You're very welcome back. Thanks for staying with us now. A brand new series of Love Island is almost here next Monday. And we're getting the inside scoop on what life is really like in the villa.
Here to tell us all about it are former Islanders and All-Stars Toby and Catherine. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, lovely for having us.
Morning.
Catherine, I was just saying to you, I've watched so much Love Island over the years and All-Star seasons that I've nearly merged all of them together and would have nearly said you guys were in the same season, but you weren't.
Yeah.
Toby, you were first and then Catherine? Or what were the kind of seasons?
2021.
Yes.
And you came second.
Yeah.
And then you were in All-Stars. And then
2023. Yeah.
And then just come out
I know. And then was in the finals for that one.
Yes.
Amazing. And what was your experience second time around going into the All-Star season as opposed to when you first went into the villa?
I feel like it was good. I feel like it was definitely more of a mature vibe. And I feel like everyone was more intentional. So, everyone, going in the second time, you know what you want. So it was, just wasn't playing around. And I kind of like that.
But is it more what you want? Because I know there's critics of it, and they say, you're going in again because you want to get more followers on social media. You want to get a bigger thing. Are you going in second time round for love?
Yes. I feel like social media, obviously, everyone's like, oh, yeah, you obviously always get the social media aspect of it.
Yeah.
But it's you go on Love Island to potentially find something, especially when something's not working in the outside world. Yeah. It's just I might as well just go back in. I might as well give it another go.
And Toby, you had your girlfriends in there, Chloe and Georgia. These are big. So I remember these girls well. You know, sometimes maybe cast members don't last in your memory, but these were two big personalities in terms of the partners that you ended up with. And you did have, you're not with the girls obviously anymore, but just because a relationship ended doesn't mean it was a failure. I mean, you got good relationships out of Love Island.
I struggle from the outside personally, so I just if I need the relationship, I throw myself back into Love Island. So I think it's like a crash course of relationships. So I feel like I need that in life personally. But
And is that why you went in the second time, because you said, I'm going to give this another go?
I was like, it worked the one time, it can work for the second time.
Do you know what I think? Is it because when you're in there, it's so intense, especially in the Love Island series, that you're with these persons for so long, every day, that 4 weeks could seem like 4 months on the outside.
Probably
Is that
4
true?
years.
Oh, 4 years.
Literally. You're bound together. You're doing everything together.
Yeah.
You're staying in the same bed. So it's when you come out, it's crazy.
Yeah, you're getting coffees, you're having breakfast, you're literally you fast-tracked everything.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything as well.
Yeah.
All you have to worry about
it's each other.
But you see, that's the bad thing about it then, because that's the
it.
scary bit about it, because you're there, you're protected, and then you go out to the outside world and you have to do the realities of life.
Yeah.
And you have to go off and do a job, and your partner who you've been with has to go off and do this.
And you're nearly doing it backwards, because obviously you're in there, you don't have your phones, you don't have anything, and then you come out and it's oh, we do have our phones back. We need to now merge our lives all together, see if it all works. So you kind of do it all backwards.
Exactly.
What's the attention like when you come out of the villa?
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. I think the first time's the shocker, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because you weren't in this life before. We weren't influencers, we weren't doing social media before. So when you come out, you're okay, wow. Especially you probably come out the first time you had a relationship.
Yeah. Oh,
so it's you're also not used to having so many eyes on your relationship.
Yeah.
So it's I have to update people. I need to take it's just all new.
And Toby, when people are really rooting for you then, do you find that hard then when it's this isn't actually going the way it should? But then do you feel pressure to kind of keep up the relationship then, because that's how people got to know you? Yeah,
literally, that's how you can kind of lose yourself. You can lose yourself in the sense of you lose your own personality because you merge together with someone else. But me personally, I always said that me myself are if it's not working, then it's not going to work.
Yeah.
You have to as much as everyone roots for you and stuff, in your private time, if it's not working, then you just have to...
Because you came second and you were in that relationship, and then was there that pressure from everybody for that relationship to keep working?
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah. Everyone wanted to know, what we was doing, every second of our life.
Every single day,
Yeah, so, once it got to a worse stage, and that wasn't happening, people would notice and be oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's is there cracks? Is there cracks in the relationship? Is there problems? Then that's when it starts going a spiral, and then
And I think producers are more aware of that now, aren't they? And they sort of help you out in that kind of way, which sort of give you some guidance on where to go and what to do, or do they?
I
I think they leave you to your relationships.
No, but like, to deal with social media and deal with
Yeah. They offer
that's
some
not in your
support.
relationships wise, but on the social media end of it, how to deal with that type of thing.
Yeah.
They give you
You
loads
deal
of
with your
support.
relationships on your own.
Exactly. I know you're
You're on your own on that one.
In terms of the new, like it's starting up next Monday, obviously, but how much prep do you get as a contestant before you go in? Obviously, for the All-Stars, it's different. You've done it before. It's not your first rodeo. But first time around, are you going in kind of clueless, or how much can you prepare for it?
I don't think you can you can't prepare at all.
You don't know what situation you're going into.
You
so
don't
you
know.
can't possibly prepare.
You don't know who's going in. You don't know what situations you'll be in. Like, you're in holding before you actually go into the
They
villa.
bring you out, don't they?
Yeah.
And you're somewhere for a week or so before the actual filming starts.
Yeah.
And do you even see anybody else? Are you just there on your own?
They do
Mine
so
was 2
well.
weeks. I was actually 2 weeks by
On your
myself.
own?
Yeah, on my own, yeah, before the show. Because
That's
mine
a
was
long 2
COVID
weeks.
times.
Yeah.
You were just desperate to see someone. You were going, I love you already.
That was me.
I'm all in.
I'm all in. I think you're fabulous. Let's change.
I didn't know if I was starting. I didn't know if I was coming as a bombshell. They didn't tell me until like 2 days before the show actually started.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that happened to you, Catherine. Originally, for a series, they said you can come in as a bombshell, but you said no, you wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, because you can't
member.
predict situations in the villa. And I feel like the holding part of it is so important because it's like, it just prepares you.
Okay.
And like, just, you're away from your phone after obviously being on it for like 24/7 beforehand. Like, and then you kind of come to terms like, okay, I'm going to be in this new environment, these new people. And as a bombshell, like, I was in a bombshell, but as a bombshell, you get to watch it, but you don't have the social media aspect of it as well, so you get to form your own opinions.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask a question about the gear that you wear for every woman who is watching? Do they tell you what to wear? Like, is there a no clothes policy? I've heard this, so you have to be in beachwear all day long, or
Yeah,
what's the
so
vibe?
during the day, beachwear. In the nighttime, glam fits.
So they are telling you that, like, because they want, like, viewers do love looking
Yeah,
at you
because you're in the
guys in your
sun,
outfits.
you're in the sun, like, that's what they, that's the vibe, like summer of love. So I feel like, yeah.
Does it not get a
tanning.
bit every night to put on the slack? Do they?
Oh,
'Cause I mean,
yeah.
that's when you
All day.
when you see the show and then the lads are in and they're doing just to go back downstairs where you've been all day.
Yeah.
I thought that's the best bit because they take like 2
Oh, we
hours
take
and I go to sleep. So I just go get my nap.
get
Yeah,
peace.
yeah, I get my nap. I
They
sleep,
get to nap every night,
Yeah.
where we
Unreal.
have to get glam for hours and hours and still be late. And we're literally late to go out to our own back garden. Literally.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Bunch of men.
But you're also good at your hair and your makeup. Is there any guidance in terms of that, or are you just like...
Oh, well, sure,
I
they're
think
all
the girlies are
fabulous
so
at it.
great. Like, we all help each other.
Yeah.
Like, I think what doesn't get shown a lot is like,
always sat
we'll
with
be like,
me.
oh, let me do your hair for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we all help each other pick outfits. So I think just having to support the girls all around you in the dressing room is also
Can I
great.
ask you about
There's
that
Georgia
and the
there now.
support in there? Because you've bonded friendships within there. Is it very important to bond with people in there that you can trust? Because it can get quite bitchy, quite catty. So to have somebody to turn to is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I've found like lifelong friends from that.
Yeah.
So like, even though I didn't come out like, I don't have a relationship now, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, but I've got like a relationship in the sense of friendship.
Yeah.
Like, for
There's you and
lifetime,
Chloe
yeah.
now, Toby. Just as you watch back, do you... Like, I mean, it's awkward looking at pictures of yourself with your ex anyway. Like, what is it like watching, like, old clips of Love Island with girls you're no longer... your ex-girlfriends?
You know what? It's like a blast from the past. It's like crazy. Yeah.
Good answer.
It's a blast from the
How are you? Obviously, you've had breakups.
Yeah.
Is everything amicable? Obviously, it's tricky when all eyes are on you, as we've been
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about. How amicable can you
I
keep
think
it?
me personally, like I'm amicable with everyone. Yeah. So if I see
Are
them,
they
I'll
cool
say
with
hi.
you?
But I don't know if they'll say hi to me. I don't know if they'll say hi to me.
But
Yeah.
just don't regret anything because you both of you have made careers out of this.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like you go through everything for a reason. Like, I don't think we're problem people as well. So like,
Yeah.
it's just easy sometimes, just being out the mix.
Well, there's a new crop, obviously, have been announced of our new Islanders. We'll know all their names if you're going to tune in and become a fan like I am. We've got Sophie, she's 29, Dijon, 26, personal trainer. Sophie was a fire eater. Would you believe a fire breather?
Well,
Yeah.
that'll be one of the games.
Yeah,
Wait till you see.
no, honestly, I've met
Comes in.
Sophie before.
Have you?
Yeah,
See, we'll know
she's
each other.
fiery.
Yeah.
Fiery, yeah,
I love her. I
exactly.
literally love her.
Toby and Catherine, thank you so much for joining
Really
us this morning.
interesting.
And as we
Well done.
said, the
Cheers.
brand new series of Love Island will be streaming live on Virgin Media Play and Virgin Media One. And the brand new user login feature is now available on Virgin Media Play. So if you want to go on and if you want to watch it on the player, you have to create your own personalised account ahead of the new series. And you can watch Love Island, you can watch us here on Ireland AM. You won't miss a single second of it. So
little
make sure.
QR codes and that as well.
Now, coming up on tomorrow's show, we're talking to the Jingle Man turned Hollywood stunt coordinator.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to chat to... I was going to
She's looking at Toby. Toby, you might have to go very far. See you tomorrow.